Hey all, it's Jace here. So in the past 2 weeks, the Hytale devs have put out one or two more interesting postcards that I wanted to go into real quick, because I have a little bit of a theory about them. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. First screenshot that we have is one of a Quebec village with the caption, "As custodians of nature, Quebecs play and prosper within their leafy villages, all the while keeping vigilant to watch over the deepest secrets of the forest." So this is a really interesting image because it gives us a lot of insight into the Quebec villages. If you look to the left, you see what appears to be like a Quebec child looking up at the sky or whatever. I believe that this is how they get their nutrients. I think that was talked about in a blog post a while ago. If someone has confirmation with that, please tell me. But he's just kind of chilling on the left there. We see some structures in the background as well. There's a chicken coop that we saw in the trailer, some planted wheat immediately right of that, and on the left looks to be some sort of enclosure, probably also for the chickens. In the foreground, we have a tree singer or some sort of Quebec elder next to one or two benches, or picnic benches, I guess, with a sunflower, like, kind of behind him. And then, in my opinion, the most interesting thing about this image, we have a pink Quebec with flowers on its head. Now, we know that Quebecs are genderless, also revealed in a blog post a while ago, or from Noxie confirming it, something like that. But we have confirmation that Quebecs are genderless. So this probably means that the pink Quebec isn't like a female Quebec, but it's more like a different caste of Quebec, if that makes sense. Like, it's probably taking on a different role in like the overall society of Quebecs, right? So I'm speculating maybe it's some sort of singer, some sort of mage, some sort of healer, mayhaps, something along those lines. We also get a peek at Quebec houses with the big tree in the background. It's got kind of like roofing and stairs, and I like the little glowy bits too. I think that adds a nice touch. Also, the acorn lanterns are chef's kiss. They look amazing. One last thing, on the far left, we also see some thorn vine blocks. Curious as to whether or not those will hurt you in game. Now, moving on, we have a second really interesting image. It is from Zone 4, presumably. It is a picture of an Ember Wolf with a player in the foreground with the caption, "The Ember Wolf embodies the destructive hunger of elemental fire." Now, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, we're deep in some sort of underground cave, again, presumably in Zone 4, and we see the actual Ember Wolf in the background. I think this is the first time we've ever seen like a walking animation for it in-game, and we haven't really seen this guy since, I believe, the trailer. So he's looking pretty good as is, but the most interesting thing in this image right now is the player. The player is wearing a suit of armor that we've never seen before. There's some sort of helmet he's wearing. Looks kind of like dreadlocks. I don't know if that's like hair poking through it or not, or how that works, but it looks really badass, and I'm a fan of it. He's also holding a knife backwards, which is also interesting to me. Makes me think maybe he's some sort of rogue class, just because, like, I don't know, that seems like the way a rogue would hold a knife. I might be wrong, but again, it's speculation. He also has some sort of arm pad on, and a red cape as well as it looks like some sort of like iron looking battle skirt or like kilt of some kind with like some heavy metal shoes. So again, never seen this armor set before, so that's some really interesting stuff. But I want to get in now to my little theory that I had about these recent blog posts. So 3 weeks ago, we had this image of an underground cave in Zone 3, my bad. And it's talking about like elemental magic and water magic, and we see like this ice golem in the background. The week after that, we get an image of elemental tree people in Zone 1, the Quebecs. Now, this week, we get a fire elemental based post. So what I'm thinking is happening here is in the next 3 weeks, we're probably going to see screenshots of the 3 other elements, right? Because it seems like what the devs are doing right now is they're going in order, or I guess not like in order, but they're like showing off like all the different elements, because each of these images has some sort of elemental in it, right? Like image 1 has an ice elemental, image 2 has the Quebecs, which I'm sure you can argue are earth elementals of some kind, like they're like arbor, tree elementals, grass, whatever. Then image 3 from this week, Ember Wolf, I'm sure is some flavor of fire elemental. So my theory is that in the next 3 weeks, we're going to get the elementals for air, void, and lightning. And maybe one for light, because I think that's also an element in-game, but I think that's exclusive to Gaia. So, next 3 weeks, if I'm right, I'm going to be very happy about this. Now, after that, and I'm really going out on a limb here, I'm willing to bet they're going to drop a trailer. Okay? I'm really wishful thinking here. But I'm willing to hedge my bets that they're going to drop a trailer then. So, stay excited, stay tuned. If I'm right about that, I'm really going to be happy. But I just wanted to get this out there because I'm excited about it, and I think that you should be too. And I just kind of like wanted to share this theory a little bit, see what people think of it. And also, I really like these images, so I wanted to share them with you guys as well. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, and if you haven't, you should subscribe so that you can get updates on all my future content, and be sure to hit that notifications bell too so that you get notified after every new video. We recently hit 5,000 on that one Hytale video from a couple weeks ago. I'm very, very happy about that. Thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me. And I've never hit a number anywhere near that high before, so like that's pretty crazy to me, and it took me a few minutes to like kind of take that in when I first saw it. So again, thank you guys so much. I'll keep up all the hard work, and I will be sure to keep cranking out videos just for you guys. With that said, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.